Check mic 1 2 3. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Abel Jets Virtual Group live stream. I am your host, as always, Freezing Falcon, founder and CEO of Abel Jets Virtual Group. I hope that you are doing well wherever you are watching this live stream from. It is the usual Friday evening time to stream, I suppose that is. And also, we are going to celebrate a particularly interesting milestone within this YouTube channel, which is we've reached 200 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. Something that is worth celebrating, I suppose that is. And yeah, I am really grateful from my side, that is, to be able to be in this position right now, where we have this community that is supporting our YouTube channel, as well as the virtual business group itself, or the virtual airline itself. It's been quite a while. It's been quite a long journey since the inception of Abel Jets Virtual Group in 2013, and again, I just want to thank you folks so much for supporting our operations, as well as our YouTube channel here, which we grew out basically 2 years ago, when we started doing Microsoft Flight Simulator and Watch Flight live streams. And within 2 years, we've added about 100 more subscribers, because if I remember correctly, we only had like 70-ish, or 60 or 70-ish subscribers when we did not do any sort of these live streams. But then 2023, when I was still in the UK, I decided to, start live streaming whenever I was free, when I was studying there. And I'm grateful that we are now at our current state, that is, at least in the YouTube channel, which we've seen a positive growth trend in terms of the channel itself, the community that is supporting it, the engagements, and obviously everything that we have here. I'm so grateful and thankful for all of your guys' support. To commemorate that, ladies and gentlemen, we will be conducting a group flight with some fellow VATSIM live streamers, namely Aldo Mampir, Diona, and Dharma, from my hometown here in Yogyakarta, Indonesia, to Singapore, which is about 2 hours away in terms of block time, that is. Yogyakarta itself is famously known as the cultural capital of the island of Java, which is situated on the southern coast of the island, that is. And this is the new international airport that was opened in 2020, if I'm not mistaken, or 2021. It was obviously during or before COVID, that was, replacing the older Aditputra International Airport, which is situated much closer downtown, but it's a small airport with a runway that is just 2,200 meters long, serving like 4 or 5 million passengers annually. It was really overloaded and congested, so they decided to open a new airport here, about 40 kilometers from downtown. Quite far out, but it does have a an airport rail link connected directly from the terminal towards the city center, that is, so it does really help shave off the journey, the ground leg of the journey from and to the airports. We will be heading towards the financial capital of Southeast Asia, ladies and gentlemen, which is nonetheless but Singapore, into its Changi International Airport. One of the world's best airports, if I'm not mistaken, or is it still the best airport in the world? Because I think Skytrax or someone else, you know, they do these sorts of ratings for airlines and airports across the world, and Singapore is almost consistently, you know, scoring the best there. In this particular occasion, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with an aircraft that we haven't flown in quite a while, which is the Headwind Simulations Airbus A330-900 Neo, a freeway aircraft that is based off the fly-by-wire simulations A320NX. A very lovely aircraft that is, considering that she's a freeway. This particular airframe that you are seeing, ladies and gentlemen, is registered as Foxtrot Alpha Juliet Sierra Foxtrot with the nose name of Samantha Brown, and she operates for Abel Jets MCC, where the MCC part itself stands for Medium Cost Carrier. Abel Jets MCC is also the mainline subsidiary of the Abel Jets Virtual Group, which, you know, basically acts as the primary virtual airline within the business group. Some members, on the other hand, some members of this group, they will be joining us from Jakarta instead of Yogyakarta. You know, just basically because the airport there is a bit more, it's a bit larger, and you know, people are mostly more familiar with Jakarta instead of Yogyakarta. That is. We are currently sitting at Gate 5 Bravo, if I'm not mistaken. The airport itself is, you know, it's quite big. The largest aircraft that has landed here, that ever landed here, was the Antonov An-124 Ruslan, that is. And just to let you know, folks, there's an interesting fact about the Antonov aircraft there. When it first came to Yogyakarta, I think that was in 2021. I was there. I was at the airport with some spotters, with some local plane spotters that they were. Yeah, I think that was in 2021 when I think that was Antonov Airlines from Ukraine. They started flying quite regularly into Yogyakarta several times in a month to transport some, to uplift some electronics that were made in the neighboring city of Semarang. But unfortunately, those flights they ceased when the Russian invasion of Ukraine happened in 2022. So yeah, no more Antonovs as far as we are speaking. In that particular 2021 occasion, ladies and gentlemen, I was in that building just behind that control tower. There is this ANF Indonesia building. ANF Indonesia is basically the company that provides air navigation services throughout the country. And in the real world, it has like a balcony. This building has like a balcony which outlooks into the apron here. And the Antonov 124, she sat here on the remote stands, which, you know, is quite literally a direct line of sight from the ANF building there, the brown building, to the remote stands. But yeah, that was like 4 years ago, and unfortunately, since the war happened in Ukraine, Antonov Airlines has yet to return to Yogyakarta regularly, that is. There were even rumors that the Antonov 225, the Mria, was already scheduled to fly to Yogyakarta. But just several days before that particular flight was going to happen, unfortunately, the war erupted in Ukraine, and as you know, the Mria was destroyed in a firefight in Kiev. Alright folks, I think that's enough of me rambling. Let's head into the flight deck of this magnificent aircraft and set her up for our flight this evening from Yogyakarta to Singapore. Let's also increase the scroll rate of the camera a little bit. There we go. As usual, folks, I haven't done anything particularly important except for firing up the aircraft and the electricals like that. I will now request refueling, as you can see there. There goes the tug. Whilst it's doing that, let's do the overhead check. So at the end we have 3 nav, hopefully it's 3 nav green, so we'll check on the data page. Iris monitor, yeah, 3 nav green, as you can see. Flight control, computers, ELACs, sex and fax, they are in. Ground control on the ZVI is in. Crew supply oxygen's coming on. Engine fire test, looking good on 1. On number 2, oops, not you. Hello. There we go. I don't know why the oral alert is not sounding, but at least the ECAM warning does appear. Okay, that's good. Fuel pumps obviously off and on because we are refueling. Probe heat and windows coming on. Emergency exit lights set to on. No portable device set to on. Flight control computers, ELACs and sex, they are in. Cargo smoke test, looking good. Rain repellents off. There you go, much better with the contrast now. Do we have any sort of air conditioning units here? There's starter units only, unfortunately. We don't have any AC units. It's quite warm here in Southeast Asia currently, about 26 degrees centigrade outside, as you can see. Let's just fire up the APU momentarily. Hopefully GSX should be starting to refuel the aircraft. Any time now. There we go. Yeah, we are indeed refueling now. The refueling sign should come up in the fuel counts as well, as you can see. Also request for catering. Aerofood ACS. Fire up the APU immediately because it's getting warm. It is already warm, to be more precise. Alright, there goes the overhead checks. We'll now do the McDeal, we'll do unit request. And as usual, folks, we are opening a company frequency at 123.210 MHz in case that you want to chat alongside us in this evening's crew flight. There goes the flight plan uplink complete. We'll also do the wind request. View is pulling up. There goes the wind data. Good. Cruising level will be up level 370, as you can see. Outside air temperature is currently indicating 26 degrees centigrade. 0 fuel weight in, 0 fuel weight CG. It's 168.6 ton. .6 tons. Oh, sorry. The CG should be 24.1%. Go. Final time about 60 minutes. Fuel planning 4.7 tons, really? Now that can't be correct. We are uplifting I think that was like 23 tons of fuel or something. Let me just check. Bang Jeffrey, lazy pilot, Gigapi, safe flight to you as well, Bang Jeffrey. Thank you so much for joining us in this evening's group flight. Bang Jeffrey is currently flying alongside us as Indonesia 838, flying a Garuda Indonesia aircraft that is alongside. Oh, sorry, missed service door. Yeah, they should be open. Sorry. Alongside with Bang Julian Dre, Mas Dharma flying another Garuda Indonesia aircraft, Bang Wosse, Zaviere flying a Batavia Airlines Airbus A320 by the looks of it, which is interesting. Mas Adi Ona is also flying alongside us this evening, ladies and gentlemen, as a Singapore Airlines Airbus A350, that is. Everyone's going to Jakarta. Sorry, not to Jakarta, to Singapore. There we go. Block fuel, sorry, block fuel's gonna be 21.5 tons, we'll put that in. 21.5 tons into the box we go. Flight plan. Yeah, we can't use any secondaries in the fly-by-wire FMC, that is. Runway 11, fire the solo to Alpha departure. And don't ask me how I know or how I remember without looking at Navigraph. No transitions and it's set. Hello? There we go, insert. Looking good. We now have managed climb. 240 is the usual initial climb here in Indonesia. APU is now available. We can set the APU blades on and disconnect the ground power unit. VR stations coming online. This one we'll put to airport and this one's to constraints. The fuel prediction's gonna be okay by the looks of it. RadNav automatically inputted. Performance. Yeah, the next step is obviously to fill in the takeoff performance, but we'll do that momentarily. And before that happens, ladies and gentlemen, let's also greet Erica and her crewmates as they will be the 7 crew operating in this evening's flights from Yogyakarta to Singapore. Good evening, Erica. Welcome on board this morning's flight from Yogyakarta to Singapore. I hope that you are doing well with your crewmates. If there is anything that goes out of the ordinary, please do let me know, and I think we are ready to start the boarding process now. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain. I'm doing well. And my fellow crew members are ready for boarding. We'll start the process now.
Alright, there she goes. Catering service now complete. Oh, hello there. I think these documents should not be inside an aircraft. Do they? Disconnect the GPU and request for boarding. Take us to jetway. QNH is currently 1010. But before we depart, let me just try to get inside the terminal and hopefully we can take some screenshots because the terminal has some decent interiors here. There we go. Not necessarily the the best in terms of quality, but there is an interior. because the lower story for the arrivals. This is the upper story for the departure spot. There we go. Yeah, not bad that is, at this angle. Let's try to take some screenshots. There we go. Lalu, on the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, he'll be joining us later on, because he's currently he's doing something else. So yeah, he'll be joining us in the later parts of this group flight. And there goes the GSEs connecting to the cargo bay of the A330neo. A beautiful freeway aircraft this is, the Headwind Simulations 330 Neo, that is. Alright, whilst it's doing that, let's try to... no, we don't have any takeoff performance calculators on board. We'll have to consult SimBrief, that is, the SimBrief performance tools, ladies and gentlemen. Current QRH is 1011 with the winds, loading 130 at 12 knots. Temperature is 26 degrees centigrade. QRH 1010. Flap 1 for departure. The runway length is 3,250 meters. Hit calculate. Flaps 1 flexing 54. That is. Where is it? Okay. Flaps 1, flexing 54 degrees centigrade. 54, no NADP required. And we'll fill in the boxes for the V-speeds later on. And now let me try to note the ATC officers who are online currently. We've got plenty of ATCOs in Jakarta, but unfortunately no one in Yogyakarta yet. Just bear with me for a moment. And for the aviators flying to Singapore tonight, we try to note down all of them. Yeah, quite a lot of people in Jakarta now, about 7 or more. Flying to Singapore, everyone. Everyone's basically here, minus Thomas. Thomas will not be attending, unfortunately. Lots of people in Jakarta. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Currently 13 aviators. Also, we are we are yet from departing. We are not departing yet. Interesting. Let's close the door to, just reduce the noise slightly. There we go. Much better. How many passengers do we have left? About 200 or more. We are up. We are loading 400 passengers on board, ladies and gentlemen. That is indeed a lot of people. Alright, we'll do the cockpit preparation checklist now. So gear pits and covers removed. Fuel quantity is gonna be 21.5 tons. Check seat belts. They are now on. Adhere 3 nav clean as checked. Paragraph 1010 as checked. And the cockpit preparations checklist is now complete. Let's now do the departure briefing, shall we? So open Navigraph. So we'll be pushing back from stand number 5 Bravo facing to the west, expecting runway 11 for departure. We'll be taking taxiways, Hotel Golf, and we'll take a full length departure on runway 11, that is. We will be taking the Solo 2 Alpha departure out of Yogyakarta, initially climbing to level 240. At Naswa we have initially we'll have to be at 500 feet before conducting a right hand turn towards waypoint Naswa, where we must be at 230 knots or less. We will then proceed to Set 2 at 11,000 feet or more, then to Suwon, or Suwon in Javanese, that is. This means thank you in Javanese. Flight level 140 or more, then to Egrets 170 or more, to Akluk, Basri, Ifadi, flight level 240 or more, then into the onto the Yogyakarta VOR, to the Yogyakarta NDP, which surprisingly is still active after all of these years, then towards the Solo NDP before joining our airway, that is. You can probably see here. There we go, there goes the airway from Ahmad Yani Airport in Semarang. The transition altitude is standard across Indonesia, 11,000 feet, that is. RNF1 and GNSS are required, which we do comply to those. And Solo 2 Alpha, there goes the climb instructions. Initial climb will take level 240 as standard across the country, or in VATSIM, that is at least. The MSA around the airport reference point there, ladies and gentlemen, 4,700 meters, sorry, 7,900 feet on the northeastern side, and for the other sides, everything else is basically 4,700 feet or less. In case that we have an engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear before P1, we will reject the takeoff, exit the runway whenever practicable, stow the speed brakes, stow the flaps, and conduct the after landing procedure. In case those emergencies happen after P1, we will continue the takeoff, fly the runway heading of 109er, climb to the MSA, which is 4,700 feet for our runway heading. We'll hold 25 nautical miles away from the airport before returning back to Yogyakarta, because we are currently beneath our maximum landing weights. We will immediately return back to Yogyakarta, expecting the ILS approach into runway 11. Unfortunately, we cannot input custom waypoints here in the fly-by-wire / headwind aircraft, but it is what it is. It's a freeway aircraft, so I won't complain much. Again, it's a spectacular work done by the fly-by-wire and the headwind simulations teams. Primary threats for this morning will be pilot complacency as well as pilot fatigue, considering that I've just came back from work. Besides any of those, do you have any questions, comments or concerns, India? No? Roger, that should complete the departure briefing then. On the other hand, let's assume that we've received our load sheet, our final load sheet, although we are, still boarding our passengers, but I think it's quite safe to be early now. V speeds will be 136, 136 and 142. 136, 136 and 142. There we go. Takeoff speed's too low. Really? Really? These numbers came from a sim brief, ladies and gentlemen, so I don't know. How about 140? 140, and this one will make it 160. There we go. A bit more realistic now, I suppose. So DB checked. We are basically done in terms of the flight deck preparations. Again, as I've mentioned, we have a company frequency active currently at 123.210 MHz in case that you want to chat alongside us in the group flight. Transponder 2000 checked. I'll just wait for the passengers to complete their boarding and we'll be well on our way. Sorry. Sneezed quite hard there. Hope you're enjoying the live stream so far, ladies and gentlemen. We are about 40 minutes into the stream now. Jakarta is indeed very busy. Unfortunately, Jakarta Center is not currently active yet, so I don't think we'll have any ATC 7s at least for the departure. 100 more passengers to go, folks, before we can push back. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Aldo Mampir is currently streaming this particular live stream in his YouTube, if I remember correctly, not in TikTok this time. It's at Aldo Mampir, the account name that is, which is basically the person who commented in our live stream a few hours ago, several dozen minutes ago. So yeah, please do head over to his YouTube channel. He's currently streaming the same route flight, although he'll be departing out of Jakarta instead of Yogyakarta. So yeah, please give him some love, ladies and gentlemen, as he is currently streaming the same group flight in YouTube. Mas Dharma, Tatya and Adiona, on the other hand, they are currently also streaming the same group flight, but they are doing doing this from TikTok, so please head over to their TikTok channels at Dharma, and Ariona as mentioned in the description of this live stream. Please show them some support, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate it. They'd really appreciate it as well. Bang Jeffy Lazy Pilot, that is, I think he's also doing a live stream or perhaps a recorded session, a recorded video that is for this group flight / session. Make sure you head over to his YouTube channel at Lazy Pilot Indonesian, that is. Hopefully he will upload the recording from this evening's live stream in the next couple of days. Oh, Mas Adiona is actually streaming from YouTube instead of TikTok. That is interesting. He's already pushing back from Jakarta by the looks of it. How about Mas Dharma Tatya? Let's see. No, he's...
And say with click.
I know, he's streaming in TikTok, on TikTok, Mr. Dharma, that is. Yeah, he'll be sorry, he's currently doing the stream in TikTok, so if you want to watch Mas Dharma Tatya's perspective, you can head over to his TikTok channel. Alright, boarding's complete by the looks of it. Let's head into the flight deck. Roger, boarding's complete. Thank you so much. We'll fire up the fuel tanks now and get ourselves ready for push and start. Belts are on. Do we have parking brakes set? Yes, we do. Let's push and start. Pressure clearance requested before start checklist, please. Parking brakes set, take off speeds and thrust. V1140, VR140, V2160, flexing 51 degrees Celsius, flap front for departure. Check windows closed, beacons on. Short checklist is complete.
Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that
I'm quite familiar with this voice. An American flight simulation YouTuber by the looks of it.
Flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
V1, isn't he? V1, isn't it? I don't know. Sounds like V1. That is.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Are we in GDCOM now? Yes, we are. Should be good.
Locking gear.
Pause the music for push and starts. Close Brogo traffic in the correction. Abel 110 pushing back from star number 5 Bravo facing to the west, expecting runway 11 for departure. Close Brogo traffic. Push to the left, that is.
Release parking brakes, please.
Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Not really, there's an FOD line there, the red line where we can't start our engines before that line. There goes our push. Start chrono. It's coming on. Engine must start. Masters coming to start. Ignition's on. We're starting engines number 1 and 2 in sequence. Starting engine number 1 as soon as we cross the FOD line there. Starting engine number 1. Cabin crew, arm doors and slides, please.
Okay, Captain. I will recreate the portion slides now.
No. Hi Erica, can you do the departure briefing for the passengers? Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for departure. On behalf of Abel Jets, we welcome you aboard Flight 110 from Yogyakarta to Singapore. We are currently pushing back from the gate and will be taking off shortly. Please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened, your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright positions, and all carry-on luggage is stowed securely. We appreciate your cooperation and wish you a pleasant flight.
Please set parking brakes.
Brake set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Number 1, stabilize starting engine number 2, now. Cockpit to ground, we have a good engine start, you may disconnect.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
There goes the no speed steering pin being disconnected.
Unlocking here.
There she goes. Oh, let's also play the official Abel Jets Virtual Group safety briefing video. There we go.
Hello everyone, I'm Freezing Falcon from Abel Jets Group. Welcome on board one of our aircraft that is part of our 3,000
Engine number
airplane strong fleet.
2
We're glad to be your airline
stabilized
for your flight today.
and
Before
available.
we take off, please watch the safety briefing video that will be provided
Five-star
by our
back
cabin
on.
crew. Enjoy.
Start normal. Few plates on. Tops 1 for departure. NTI's board. Pitch trim. Pitch trim. Come on.
In 2013, when we named this airline, we concluded that
Pitch
safety
trim
was our highest priority.
25%.
All aircraft already equipped with safety devices such as seatbelt, oxygen mask, and life vest. In accordance with the International Civil Aviation Organization, seatbelts shall be used when in flight. So whenever the seatbelt sign is lit, please fasten your seatbelt by inserting the clasp through the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. You can undo your seatbelt by
You're
pressing
somewhere
the
around there. Okay, flight control check, ready on my side. Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. British. Ready. Pull left.
Welcome to
Pull
Abel
right.
Maintenance Facility.
Neutral flight control
AMF
check.
is the world's leading in maintaining
And
aircraft.
complete.
We have this big hangar which
Radar
able to
predictive
accommodate
inches
up to
systems
8
on and
jumbos
also
380 at a given time.
Set
This
terrain
is a
on
proof that we never
D.
jeopardize safety. Also, we change the life jacket whenever an aircraft is entering our facility.
checklists. After checklist, anti-ice not required. ECAM status. That is checked. Fish trim, 25% central trim. 3 and 0.
In the event of emergency landing, please take a moment to locate your life jackets. It will be below your seat, under the seat
actually,
in
where
front
is
of
the
you, or under the bed for first class passenger. To use the life
indicator for the line, that
jacket,
is?
simply take your life jacket,
Yeah,
put
so
it
be it
over
then.
your head, pass the strap around
After
your
such
waist,
checklist is
clip
complete,
the front and tighten it.
oh,
There's a red
the taxi
tag and
checklist,
mouthpiece
spike equals
for
check,
inflation,
lap setting
and
config
whistle
1
to
plus
attract
F, read out
attention.
predictive
Please
features on, and
inflate
also
your life jacket
engine mode
after leaving
select
the
is
aircraft.
on, ECAM MO standing by for takeoff configuration or brake set max. No slicing taxi, on return of flight on, let's announce our taxi intentions as
Whenever
well.
the aircraft lowers the oxygen pressure, a mask will drop from above. Put it on your nose and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow when you
Blood
brake.
Brogo traffic,
Secure your
Abel
mask
110 now
first
taxiing
before
to runway
assisting
115 Hotel Golf, only short of Alpha for full leg departure out of runway 11. Yogyakarta, Blood Brogo traffic. We are moving already. Takeoff configuration
In
check.
2020, we're the world's
Normal.
leaders in aviation by number of aircraft by over 3,000 airframe divided into more than 10 child companies, including the Abel Pixel, Abel S AR, Abel Cosmos, Intercontinental, and many more. Also in 2020, we're the first to introduce the innovation of first Abel Jets living room, Abel Premium Economy, Abel Business, Abel First Class, and Abel Suite.
Jeff is already airborne by the looks of it, and we should be also momentarily.
Before we depart, please make sure all baggage is secured on the overhead cabin or under the seat in front of you. Since we made safety as our priority, smoking isn't allowed on any part of the aircraft. Please deboard the aircraft if you need to smoke. Your aircraft is equipped with a life raft in case of emergency water landing. Please take a moment to identify your nearest emergency exit. The cabin crew is pointing it out.
We are now nearing our departure time. Please switch your mobile devices into airplane mode now. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask them to our cabin crew. They will be more than glad to help you out. Thank you for choosing us, and thank you for keeping our dreams alive. Have a very pleasant flight.
Ground, runway 31 left for departure, follow Chinese East Central short back to Golf. Deposit 411 heading, taxi, right turn at Juliet, and left turn on runway 4 left, and home short back to Golf.
Roger, runway 9 left, clear for takeoff.
Just on that taxiway and then we'll depart. And there goes the safety briefing video complete. We'll remove the IFV as well. Should be ready for departure. Cabin crew, seats for departure please.
Okay, Captain. All crew members are seated for departure.
The cabin memo takeoff, no blue, cabin's ready, taxi checks complete, standing by for the lineup checks. You.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Lalu's also here by the looks of it. Flying as Malaysian Airlines Flight 200. Ground Proco traffic, Abel 110 now lining up on runway 11 via Alpha, Ground Proco. You see there? There he is.
Safe flight, Captain Pada.
Thank you, Captain Lalu. Fuel aku 21.5 tons, by the way.
Roger, 21.5 sir.
Even. He's right there, at the terminal, unfortunately. Can't really see him that close, but he's there. Lineup checklist, takeoff runway 11, confirmed TCAS, TER, Apex 1 and 2, our on lineup checklist is complete. Let's select airplane mode, can we? No. Can't, okay. No worries. Oh my god, the runway is still duplicated. Also, I've set up the Navigraph database priorities in the content XML file. But, you know, this is something that the developer should look into. Let's depart then. Out of Yogyakarta. Come on. Ground Proco traffic, Abel 110 now departing out of runway 11 solo to Alpha departure. Ground Proco traffic. Let's go. Start the chrono. Stabilize, set the thrust. And flex 54 SRS runway auto thrust blue. $100 knots already. Hit with straight ahead. No pun intended, V1 and rotate. Positive rate of climb, gears coming up. Nav. Straight right turn to avoid, you know, the civilian areas. Speed 1000. 1500. Climb thrust. Thrust climb. Yogyakarta traffic, Abel 110 airborne passing, 2000 feet climbing to flight level 370 final, solo to Alpha departure, Yogyakarta traffic. Flaps up, speed check, flaps up. And off we go to Singapore, ladies and gentlemen. In the beautiful Headwind Simulations Airbus A330-900 ER, not ER, NEO, sorry. ER is a Boeing term, that is. Right after takeoff procedure, it brakes can be this some. We'll hand fly the aircraft for the initial climb, that is. Yeah, our SID takes us over the Indian Ocean there, just to reduce noise that is surrounding the populated areas. Look up. Tier 50 knots, continuing the climb. Take a look at that, it's quite beautiful, isn't it, with the clouds behind the aircraft, that is. We'll just get you all about it now, because there's no point of flying her manually, because, you know, it's just a straight line all the way up. Points can come off. We'll do the takeoff shores. One setter below. After takeoff procedure is complete. $10,000 feet, that is. That's also. The belt should come off anytime now. Figures our acceleration speed. As I've mentioned earlier, we are currently pretty heavy, which means
have now climbed above the safe
our aircraft will be relatively sluggish.
Please ensure that they are in airplane mode. We are currently flying on Abel Jets Flight 110 from Yogyakarta to Singapore, with an estimated time en route of just over 2 hours. After our meal service, we will be coming around with items from the Abel Jets shop.
Position set standard.
Thank you for your attention.
Passing flight level 110. Now that is checked on 1, 2, and 3. Good. And off we go, and we go, off we go, off we go to Singapore. With a block time of about 2 hours and 20 minutes and an air time of 2 hours, give or take. What a stunning aircraft, isn't she? Singapore radar is already online. As well as ground and delivery. Climb all the way up to level 370, our final cruising altitude for this morning. Jakarta radar is now online, ladies and gentlemen. 123.150 megahertz. That is as expected. Sorry, I've got some pretty sore throat by the looks of it this evening. Means that I need to drink a lot, I suppose, that is. Oh my god, there is a traffic jam at the airport there at Jakarta. Everyone's going to Singapore by the looks of it. Goodness me, that's a lot of people, folks. Got dozens of people flying to Singapore, and this is not a VATSIM event, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the usual Friday evening group flight, accompanied, combined with our 200 subscribers, 200 subscribers commemoration. That is. So again, thank you so much for everyone who has joined this evening group flight in VATSIM. I really appreciate it. And momentarily we should be contacted by Jakarta radar as we enter the airspace. And there goes the airport on our right hand side, as you can see. We are already thousands and thousands of feet above the airport, as you can see, probably. This is thanks to the departure and arrival procedures of the airport being mostly laid over the ocean. Laid over the ocean there to reduce noise levels on the ground. There we go. 132.150 is currently active. Oh, nice touch here by a headwind. You can see the display screens on the radio selector panel. They are dirty, which is very realistic, as you can see. 13215. There we go. Jakarta radar, Selamat sore, Abel 110 at flight level 240, climbing to flight level 370, solo to Alpha departure, inbound waypoint Ifadi.
Abel 10 identify, approach squawk 6326, proceed direct office.
Jakarta Indonesia 32 and 1% 3000.
Indonesia 32 Jakarta identified, climb level 240, follow SID.
240 follow SID, Indonesia 32.
Squawking 6326 and proceed direct to Rafis for Abel 110. Track direct to Rafis.
Indonesia, continue climb level 360.
Rafis. Track direct to Rafis.
Singapore 961, climb level 360 initial.
That is quite a long time, ladies and gentlemen. 297 nautical miles.
Indonesia 38, confirm direct party.
6326.
Indonesia 38, roger, cross party, level 320, sorry, 320.
Take us our squawk number.
Final level 380, yeah, when you're ready for descent level 320 by party.
When ready descend 320 Indonesia 380, thank you, Pak.
Jakarta radar, selamat malam, Batik 7157, flight level 170 for...
It's really a busy frequency now, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming alive. It's coming alive indeed.
Climb level 240 initial.
Climb 240 initial, Batik 7157.
Jakarta radar, hello, Indonesia 205 with you, flight level 260. Indonesia 205, Jakarta radar identified, climb level 400. Climb 400, Indonesia 205. Abel 10, you identified.
There we go.
Jakarta radar, selamat malam, Kemal Air 801, flight level 300 for 360.
Kemal 801, identified, continue climb 360.
Continue climb 360, Kemal Air 801.
Jakarta radar, selamat malam, Super Green 5.
Is that volcano having an eruption? Just point out so you can see. Is that a volcanic eruption, ladies and gentlemen? That is interesting indeed. I don't recall putting any mods for, mods or add-ons for volcanic eruptions. I can't remember. I don't remember, to be more precise, that is.
Jakarta radar, Prosper X71, selamat malam.
Prosper X71, selamat malam, Jakarta, squawk 6245.
By the looks of it, ladies and gentlemen, once we arrive, we will be, heading straight towards the chaos when we arrive into Singapore later on. because the thickest part of the densest part of the group flight is has just currently taken off from Jakarta, that is. So we will be arriving right in the thick of it. Or perhaps just slightly behind.
7157, contact climb level 360 initial. Batik 7157, climb 360 initial.
360 initial, Batik 7157.
Jakarta Control, Indonesia 838 Alpha with you, flight level 360. Indonesia 838 Alpha, identified, maintain level 360. Maintain level 360, Indonesia 838 Alpha.
That is Dharma.
Indonesia 838 Alpha.
Dharma is airborne already.
Proceed direct party, Indonesia
Party.
838 Alpha.
With the Japanese accent obviously there. Proceed direct party.
Prosper X1 identified, continue climb level 300, standby arrival clearance.
Continue climb 300, stand by for transfer X1.
Prosper X71, clearance.
Jakarta Center, Indonesia 8-, selamat malam, climbing also 2,000 feet via rim T1 Bravo.
Indonesia Ignara identified, continue climb level 380 unrestricted.
Continue climb to flight level 380 unrestricted, Indonesia 8-.
Indonesia 834, climb level 360 initial.
360 initial, Indonesia 834.
Indonesia 205, you can climb now level 400. Again, 42305. Indonesia 205, climb flight level 400.
Affirm, flight level 400, Indonesia 205.
Jakarta, Batavia 861.
There goes Wosse.
3 minutes away, sir. Oh, just report back. Thank you.
Indonesia 830,
Flying up Batavia Airbus A321, interestingly. Batavia Air was one of the most popular airlines, low-cost airlines back then in Indonesia. Unfortunately, it ceased operations in 2013, if I'm not mistaken. They were the only Airbus A321 operator in the archipelago up until last year, if I'm not mistaken, when Transnusa started operating second-hand A321s.
Expedite climb Indonesia 8. Correction. For Indonesia 834?
Yeah, expedite climb.
Expedite climb Indonesia 834. Kilo Air 801, requesting for 15 minutes.
801, improve, report back.
Go 801. Jakarta radar, Emirates 90 Papa, airborne report, we are passing 2,000 feet.
MS 90 Papa identified, maintain question climb, maintain level 240.
There goes the control of somebody else, as you can see on the overhand side.
Maintain flight level 240, Emirates 90 Papa.
And on the other hand, we are approaching our cruising altitude for this evening's live stream, ladies and gentlemen, at level 370, that is.
Indonesia 30, climb level 360.
Level 360, Indonesia 30.
There we go, leveling off at level 370. No, 2 to go actually. I was only looking at the Lilac Studios display that was for, in terms of the current weather conditions, the position for the altitude for level 370. According to the started tonnage now is still about, as you can see, 2,000 feet away in terms of vertical deviation, that is.
Climb level 360. Climb level 360, Indonesia 30.
As I've mentioned earlier, we are currently heavy in terms of passengers. We are almost fully packed with 400 passengers on board.
Jakarta radar Batik 7531 airborne passing 1500.
Batik 7531 identified, contact climb level 350 unrestricted.
350 unrestricted, take 7531.
Indonesia 830, report the cockpit, we'll call you right back.
Indonesia 830, roger. Philadelphia 861 for separation left on heading 310.
And there goes the view from the right hand side engine of the A330neo, ladies and gentlemen, with the Rolls Royce Trent 900, if I'm not mistaken, engines with the Rolls Royce placard as well on the right hand side engine, as you can see.
Kemal 801 for separation left on heading 310. Japo 961 for separation, right turn, heading 350.
Heading right 350 for Singapore 961.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the flight deck, your captain speaking. We've just reached our cruising altitude.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Can we continue for cruise to our altitude?
That is Ariana.
Yogyakarta to
791, apologies, contact climb 3%, 400.
Climb for 961.
and I highly recommend trying our delicious chicken satay or the refreshing.
Thank you, selamat terbang juga, jumpa di Singapura.
We will have items available from the Abel Jets shop.
There goes Aldo chatting in the company frequency.
Station calling unreadable.
Sorry about that, Jakarta radar, good day, Singapore 278, flight level 380 inbound IPCON.
Singapore 278, Jakarta, squawk 6356.
6356 in the box, Singapore 278.
Prosper 874, arrival program.
Prosper X71, ready to copy.
Prosper X1, expect Arnav 06 via Indramayu to go to Lima. Sorry.
Arnav 06 via Indramayu to Lima, Prosper X71.
Radar, selamat malam, sekitar 113, airborne passing 1000 feet, Delta to Alpha.
Stand by, break, civilian 526, climb level 340.
Climb flight level 340, super green 5.
Scuda 113, you identified, going to climb level 240, follow SID.
Continue to 40, follow SID, Scooter 113.
Singapore 961, resume navigation direct party.
Resume navigation direct for party Singapore 961.
Singapore 278, you identified, maintain 380.
Alright folks, as we have reached our cruising altitude, we'll be doing our usual PA, that is, in case that you're just joining us in this evening's live stream folks, please kindly hit the like button on the YouTube panel there. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel as well as the community that is supporting it. You can also share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat and in the comment section as well. Once this live stream has ended, you can also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues in case that you want to do so. On the other hand, if you haven't done so, please also kindly subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for free, and don't forget to ring the bell just right next to the subscribe button, so you will not miss any future content that we will make in this YouTube channel. On the other hand, if you want to support us financially, you can also head over to our social bus page at www.socialbus.com/AbelJetsGroup, or alternatively you can also scan the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream, and any sorts of financial donations will be greatly appreciated. Some perks of being financial supporters to the Abel Jets Virtual Group costs, or to be more precise, the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel includes your names being listed on the rolling text beneath, or you can also check the other perks for yourselves through our Socialbus page again at www.socialbus.com/AbelJetsGroup, or through the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream. And I think that is the PA for the cruising phase of this evening's flight. I hope you're enjoying this stream so far.
Emirates 90 Papa. Emirates 90 Papa, Jakarta.
Emirates 90 Papa, Roger.
Emirates 90 Papa, climb level 340 initially.
Climb flight level 340, Emirates 90 Papa.
Batavia AX61, resume navigation direct party.
Resume navigation direct party, Batavia 861.
834 for separation, left turn heading 310.
Left turn heading 310, Indonesia 834.
Batik 7157, report my number.
Say again for Batik 7157.
7157, report my number.
Still expecting runway 20 right for arrival into Singapore later on in this flight, in this journey. Ukebo 1, arrival that will be hopefully.
What's the maximum you can do?
We can do Mach decimal 81, Batik 7157.
7 increase decimal 80.
Decimal 80, Batik 7157.
Unfortunately, I don't think there's much to see in our flight this time around, considering that we are flying over the ocean. Probably see.
Level 340.
Level 340, Scooter 1.
Vita 08, climb level 340.
Level 340, Vita 088. Confirm as received trend for us.
And there goes Aldo.
Follow SID.
Following SID to level 340.
Like a Polita ASM is Airbus A320. Neo, I think that is.
Selamat malam Indonesia 427 departure, 27 left Charlie Alpha to Alpha departure with use walking 6275.
Indonesia 427, you identify, climb level 370 unrestricted.
Climb 370 unrestricted, Indonesia 427.
Indonesia 838, contact Singapore radar frequency 123.7.
Bang ship is already on
Ladies and
sent
gentlemen,
into
we have now reached cruising altitude on
into Singapore by the looks of it.
from Yogyakarta to Singapore. We will now begin our
Contact Singapore radar 123.7 Indonesia.
There goes Bang Shippy.
Happy, selamat malam, Pak.
for the refreshing. After the service, we will have items available from the Abel Jets shop for you to browse. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the flight.
Indonesia 830 for separation, left turn heading 310. Indonesia 830 Jakarta.
Indonesia 830, go ahead.
For separation, left turn heading 310.
310.
Indonesia 832 for separation, left turn heading 310.
Left turn 310, Indonesia 32.
Yeah, as I've mentioned, this is just the travesty all around us.
One request leaving my cockpit about 7 minutes.
Station calling second call sign.
Batik 7531.
7531, approve, report back.
Roger, report back Batik 7531.
Came out there, 01, I'm back in cockpit.
Female 801 for separation, turn left heading 310.
Left 310, came out there, 01.
Jakarta Control, United Lanjutkan 46 Airborne, passing 3200 for 240.
Standby break, Victor Papa Charlie Quebec, Jakarta.
Go ahead, Charlie Alpha Quebec.
And that is Master Julian Dre flying Boeing 737-200 by the looks of it.
And around
a very niche aircraft type nowadays, isn't it?
Clear to Hang Nadim, Iku 21 Papa, runway 22, Victor Papa Alpha Quebec.
Western X700 for descent.
Western X7 descent 5 star, altitude 3000 feet. QNH 10, standby. QNH 1011.
3000 feet, control sir, Western X71.
Stem 3000, QNH 1011.
3000, QNH 1011, Western X71.
Jakarta Radar, Super Green 526, request higher flight level 360 for optimum.
526, climb level 360 and left turn heading 310 for separation.
Climb 360 and left 310 for separation, Super Green 526.
Fortunately, the headwinds are quite strong this morning. That is about 46 knots, almost hit on previous south ground speed to about 450 to 460 knots.
That's 190 Papa, approve report back. Indonesia 838 Alpha, descend via Pardi, level 320.
Descend via Pardi, level 320, Indonesia 838 Alpha.
With a very strong Javanese accent, that is.
Indonesia 205 for separation, right turn heading 010.
Right turn 010, Indonesia 205.
We take a supply by camera.
Jakarta Radar, Singapore 333, London 235 to Battle 370.
Indonesia, correction, Singapore 333, report position. Singapore 333, you still with the Singapore radar, contact him, frequency 13, correction 1237. Indonesia 205, descend now, flight level 320.
Our next frequency would be with Singapore radar at 123.7 MHz. Down standby.
Passing 5,000 feet, Charlie to Alpha departure. Asia 426 identified, contact climb level 350 unrestricted.
45 knots now from the right hand side, as you can see.
Indonesia Grey Alpha, proceed direct Gita.
Some cloud covers down there.
Indonesia Grey Alpha.
Indonesia 205, resume navigation direct Pardi.
Resume navigation direct Pardi, Indonesia 205.
Victor Papa Charlie Alpha Quebec, descend level 240. Charlie Alpha Quebec, descend 240.
Continue, Victor Papa Alpha Quebec.
Descend level 240.
Descend level 240, Charlie Alpha Quebec. Jakarta Radar, Emirates 900 Papa, pilot ready on cockpit again.
Emirates 90 Papa, welcome back to cockpit. Continue climb level 400.
Continue climb and maintain flight level 400, Emirates 900 Papa.
Jakarta Radar is Singapore section passing 1,700 Delta to Alpha.
Standby, break to Batavia 861.
That is some very busy frequency indeed.
Separation left turn, and right turn heading 030, descend level 320.
Right turn heading 030, confirm, Batavia 861.
Confirm 030. 030, descend 320, Batavia 861.
Jakarta Radar Indonesia 834, requesting climb to flight level 400.
Indonesia 834, maintain 360 for now, break. Indonesia 8 Alpha, contact Singapore 1237.
1237, correction, selamat malam.
And there goes Dharma being headed off to Singapore radar.
Contact correction Singapore 1237.
Contact 1237, Indonesia 205. Thank you, mas. Good day.
Good day, mas. Mile 801, right turn heading 030.
Right 030, Kemal Air 801.
Batik 7157 for separation, right turn heading 030.
Right turn 030 for separation, Batik.
We will indeed arrive at the thick of it, ladies and gentlemen.
Indonesia 834, proceed direct party.
Inside traffic jam, that is.
Proceed direct party, Indonesia 834.
Selamat malam, this is Malaysia 200 with your flag level 670.
Listen, calling confirm Indonesia cross and Singapore 9063.
Defense Singapore 963.
963, climb level 400, follow SID.
Climb level 400 for SID, Singapore 963.
Jakarta. Jakarta Radar, selamat malam, this is Malaysian 201 with your flag level 370.
Malaysia 201, squawk 6351.
Roger, squawking to 6351 for Malaysian 201.
From mile 801, left for correction, right further, heading 050.
That is a really busy air corridor, ladies and gentlemen, from Jakarta to Singapore. If I'm not mistaken, it is also one of the world's most it is one of the world's busiest international air corridors. Singapore to Kuala Lumpur and Singapore to Jakarta, they are.
Yeah, right now, welcome, report back.
We'll report back with the now. Batik 7531, back to cockpit.
7531, welcome back.
2.963, request high speed.
963, proof, yeah, high speed proof.
High speed proof, 963, thank you.
Indonesia 238, are you on frequency? Indonesia 238, Jakarta. Hector, Papa Charlie Alpha Quebec, contact Singapore 1237.
1237, Hector, Papa Charlie Alpha Quebec, terima kasih, salam.
Emirates 90.
Goodness me, there are still people passing out of Jakarta joining this group flight.
Heading 310, Emirates 900, Papa.
Goodness me.
Bro, and request high speed.
113, stand by, normal speed from now.
Yeah, normal speed for the one, yes. Singapore 963, request direct E2 bro.
Java 963, Demo approve.
Tracking Demo is Java 963, thank you.
Batavia 861, proceed direct party.
Proceed direct party, Batavia 861, cover level 320.
Level 320 until instruction for Singapore.
320 until instructions for Singapore, Batavia 861.
Jakarta Raya 52cc at flight level 365 to flight level 370.
Singapore 333 identified, climb level 370.
Jakarta radar activating the Spurgeon 7 at the airport, passing 1,400 from 37 Squadron.
We've got some pretty thick cloud formations on our background there, ladies and gentlemen, over the Java Sea.
Waterfall level 240 via SID, Spurgeon 7
Singapore 961, proceed direct Vietnam.
Proceed direct Vietnam, Singapore 961.
Approach request flight level 410.
Singapore 333, second.
Singapore 333 request
There goes another flyby view.
410.
333, climb level 410.
410. Singapore 333.
Mile 801, proceed direct party.
Direct party KMI 801.
Batik 75, present 7157, proceed direct party.
Direct party, Batik 7157.
It is a really busy frequency indeed.
Singapore 9061, descend level 3.
I think it's gonna get a bit spicy whenever we are arriving. Whenever we are starting to arrive into Singapore later on, there's the stream.
Departure control, United 94
See.
request to control airport 330.
We are still beyond the reach of the ATCOs transmitter in Singapore, unfortunately, but let's just cheat a little bit, the VATSIM radar and check what's the current active runway. Saying 20 right? Which is the usual runway that is being used for arrivals in Singapore. 141 LS 020 right. Ukibo 1 Bravo departure via the IPNAC transition. Set. Go to the plan page.
Batik 7531, cleared Aditputra via Purwo 1 Charlie ILS 26.
Mastery, Lakut, Gugno, Surga, Ugebo, Gugno, Kexas, Lavax, Dovan, Bebop, then we'll
Batik 7157,
be vectored for the approach into runway 20 right.
7157.
Mile 801, report my number.
0.77 came out 801.
801, increase Mach decimal 78.
Increase decimal 78, came out 801.
Jakarta Radar Singapore 951, sorry for the late contact, we are reborn, passing 6,000.
Standby, Indonesia 832, proceed direct party.
Direct party, confirm 320?
When you're ready for descent.
Okay, direct party, 320 when ready at party, Indonesia 32.
Julian 526.
Should be turning left now to intercept the Mike 635 airway. Anytime now.
Emirates 90 Papa, resume navigation back pagi.
Emirates 90 Papa, sorry, repeat.
Resume navigation direct party.
There we go.
Direct navigation party, Emirates 90 Papa.
Hopefully our ground speed now should increase slightly with the tailwinds. Well, not tailwinds, but the crosswinds now slightly changing into a tailwind. Windows here, meow. Fortunately, I don't have the means to join in the group today due to hardware failure. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Window. But I'll probably be back in action in about a week or so for now. A replacement joystick needed. Oh, mate, I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully, yeah, you'd get a new joystick or, replacement unit for your flight sim setup. I've been using the T16000 M for the past 4 or 5 years or so. It's been my trustworthy joystick ever since I swapped my older Logitech Extreme 3D Pro for this one. It doesn't really need that much calibration, the Thrustmaster unit, because it's using the Hall effect stuff in it. Which I hope everything's gonna be okay for you.
Flag 71, approach runway 06.
Correction 1, clear outlet 06.
But by the way, Window, I think your there is your mate here from VATSIM NZ who is currently flying out from Jakarta to Sydney by the looks of it, flying a Qantas A330.
Thank you for cooperation, contact Singapore 1237.
You definitely know who that is. He's still currently parked at Terminal 3 at Jakarta.
Beta 08 request, continue climb level 3605.
Beta 08, get my apologies, continue climb 360.
Climb level 360, no worries, Beta 08.
Almost halfway through our journey this morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Roger, contact back on Singapore radar on 13, correction 123.7. Flight Captain, selamat malam.
Malam, Pak.
Jakarta radar, Supergun 526, request away from cockpit, 10 minutes.
That's too long, can you do 5 minutes?
Sure thing, 5 minutes we can do, Supergun 526.
Report back.
We'll call.
Sure, now we'll come back.
On the other hand, ladies and gentlemen, the island of Bintan, I think, should be on our left hand side, just near the island of
descend now level 320.
Bangka. Sorry, Belitung, that is. Not Bintan. Bintan is situated near Singapore. Belitung, that is.
Descend now level 320, Batik 7157.
Kemal 801, resume normal speed, contact Singapore 1237.
Resume normal speed, contact Singapore 1237, Kemal Air 801, thank you, selamat malam.
Selamat malam. Super Green 78 China, climb level 360.
Climb level 360, Super Green 78 China.
Singapore 951.
Almost 2 hours into the stream now, ladies and gentlemen.
Singapore 951.
951, climb level 360.
Climb level 360, Singapore 951.
The deck gives our ground speed increasing to about 500 knots due to the course correction that we did a few moments ago.
Indonesia 834, descend level 320 now.
Descending to level 320, Indonesia 834.
Alright, the first aircraft within a group flight is currently on a base leg turn into Singapore. Indonesia 838, that is a Boeing 777-300ER flown by Lazy Pilot. Again, I think he's not streaming this group flight from his YouTube channel, but usually he does record these sorts of group flights and, you know, usually uploads it later on. So yes, stay tuned in his YouTube channel. Lazy Pilot Indonesian, that is. Hopefully he'll upload his POV in the next couple of days or so. Flying a beam to the island of Belitung now that is coming on our left hand side. And as you can probably see, the cloud covers are getting thicker as we head over to Singapore.
Logic 7157, contact Singapore radar 1237.
Singapore radar 1237, Batik 7157, terima kasih, selamat malam.
Selamat malam.
Funnily enough, Jakarta radar is now online, the approach radar that is. Although they share the same call sign, but this one is the approach controller. Just came online now in Jakarta. Covering flight level 245 or below. Yours truly, Mas Johan Winarto, that is.
Singapore 278, proceed direct Papa 5 Bravo.
Direct Papa 5 Bravo, Singapore 278.
It is very busy in Singapore now, ladies and gentlemen. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 traffic on arrival now.
Jakarta Control, United 946 request descent.
Correction 1946.
Take us altitude about at about 230 miles or so.
Descent to level 130 and ready to copy for arrival.
United 1946, clear to Pangkal Pinang. Alter to Bravo arrival around P34.
We'll start to fill in the box once we are within range of Singapore status.
To Bravo, RNP 34, United 1946.
44 knots of you know, tailwind with some strong crosswind components. That is.
496G crossing 10 minutes out of copy.
Camera 963, approve, report back.
Look on 963.
Indonesia 834, contact Singapore radar 1237.
123.7, point Indonesia 834, selamat malam.
Selamat malam, Mas. Indonesia 832, when ready, descend 320 level by party.
When ready, 320 by party. Indonesia 32.
Jakarta radar super green 526, back in cockpit, sorry took longer. No worries, Super 826, when ready, descend level 320 by party.
Descend level 320 by party when ready, super green 526.
Jakarta Control, so malam seperti 917 at Alim Alpha 2, Kinesis 1009.
917, selamat malam, go ahead.
Seperti 917 Papa Kilo Golf Quebec November, POB 173, Airbus A220 requires clearance to Addis Crypto level 250.
Addis Crypto is the old airport in Yogyakarta that I've mentioned earlier in this live stream. It was a very busy airport, but the size of it was very small. At its peak, it held like I think that was like more 5 million passengers per year or more. Let me just do a quick Google search.
Seperti 917, go ahead.
917, clear to Addis Crypto, level 250, Papa Whiskey 1 Golf departure, runway 06, squawk number 630.
In 2017, folks, the airport held 8.6 million passengers annually, whereas
917 back correct.
I can't really recall.
Report hold short runway.
I can't really recall what was the maximum capacity of the airport, but it was definitely an overloaded one. It even reached a point where parking stands were all occupied, and so arriving aircrafts they had to do holding patterns just to wait for the parking stands to clear up, or 1 or 2 aircraft to push back. They had to do some holding patterns due to the very little due to the very little numbers of parking stands available at the airport. That's why they moved the airport to the new Whiskey Alpha Hotel India Airport, which, strangely enough, unlike most of the major airports in Indonesia, which have names of local figures or heroes, or the revolution, the Independence War heroes' names, but Whiskey Alpha Hotel India or Yogyakarta International Airport just doesn't have one. It's just called YIA here, the abbreviation for it, which is strangely enough is also its IATA code, YIA, or in Bahasa Indonesia we call it YIA. Alright, hopefully we should be within range of Singapore's ATCOs now. Unfortunately we are not yet. But Batam, yeah, it's within our range now. 126250 that is. Just wait for a little bit more. Hopefully we'll be within the range of Singapore's ATCOs. Goodness me, it's very busy down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 traffic on approach into the same runway from the same arrival procedure and from the same airway. Goodness me. That is a lot of people. Mas Dharma is next in line. By the looks of it, it's already established on final approach on the ILS into runway 20 right. And you know what, folks? I think I have to make a confession here. I'm not good at navigating through Singapore's taxiways. I always get lost there. I always got lost there. You know, if people do shout at me when we are taxiing later on, please do forgive me, because the taxiway layout is very complex, as you can probably see through Navigraph or, you know, just through the AIP publications. I always get lost whenever I fly to Singapore in terms of the taxiways.
Indonesia 320 pagi.
Alright, we are now within range of Singapore ATCOs frequency.
1237 Indonesia.
Let's see, what's the frequency? For the arrival one, 128.025.
Beta 08, Edric, request to cockpit for 3 minutes.
Take us, Ellardyo.
Beta 08, report back. Beta 08, thank you.
Runway 20 right, order. Runway 20 center, expect landing runway 20 right. All letters Charlie on all taxiway. Taxiway definition name, of the horizontal scenery, research channel. Arrival by Abel Jets 6 highway, expect to join entity stars to the roll. Wind 110 degrees, 5 knots. Direction variable 30.
Again 526, contact Singapore 1237.
Facility 10 kilometers.
Contact Singapore 123.7. Selamat malam. Selamat.
Same QNH as in Yogyakarta. 1105. Current QNH is, sorry, temperatures currently clocking at 39 degrees centigrade, very warm indeed.
Singapore 333, arrival.
Because RTOD. Because information echo copied.
Singapore 333, clear to Suarata via unit to Foxtrot.
It's the Barrowmint.
07 right.
213 feet, and that with 50 feet makes it, sorry, 40 feet makes it 253 feet into the Barrow. There we go. Hopefully shouldn't be anywhere now, somewhere around there. About 147 miles from TOD, we'll do the arrival briefing at 80 as usual.
United 1946, descend 3000 by Sadai, descend correction, KNS 1010.
You know what, let's just reduce the cost index quite significantly so that the descent would not be as steep as this is.
Radar Emirates 90 Papa, 10 miles before top of descent.
Doesn't change
90 Papa,
that much, does it?
Level by Party.
Descent flight level 320, level by Party, Emirates 90 Papa.
Yeah, 136 miles to go. Yeah, the weather's not definitely the best down there, as you can see.
Scooter 113, this when ready, descend level 320 by Party. Shooter 113.
Okay, go ahead.
When ready, descend level 320, level by party.
When ready, descend 320, via party. Putar Waman. Jakarta Control United 1946, approaching flight level 130.
United 946, descend 3000, KNS 1010, by SAI.
Descend to 3000 feet, KNS 1010, United 1946.
November 758, Whiskey Delta, are you with me?
Jakarta Radar Indonesia 46 requesting to Unicom 128.
426, sorry about that. Unicom 128.
Unicom 128 Indonesia 46, terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Kita 088, we are back on flight.
Thank you, Saldo.
088, welcome back. And
You know what, folks? You should be safe. Let's do the arrival briefing now, I suppose. So, folks, we will be arriving into Singapore via the Ugebo 1 Bravo arrival via the IPNAC transition. We've got some altitude restrictions there. At Texas, must be flight level 160 or less. That at Lafax 10,000 feet or more, Jovan 4,000 feet or more, Bebop 3,000 feet or more, then we'll be vectored into part for runway 20 right, with looks of it. The holding point will be at Nylon, as you can see there, maximum holding speeds maybe 220 knots, flight level 140, with a minimum holding altitude of 3,000 feet. We've also got some speed restrictions at unit. We must be at at 250 knots exactly. Then at Texas, 220 knots or more. Sorry, 220 knots bang on, as you can see. And at Bebop, 190 knots bang on.
Singapore 333, when ready, descend.
The MSA around the Tekong Island VOR, that is for the eastern part, it's 1,700 feet, and also the northern part up to 11 DME, that is, and then slightly increases to 1,900 feet on the northwest side, beyond 11 miles from the Tekong VOR, it's 3,100 feet or more, then it reduces to 2,000 feet on the southwestern side from the Tekong Island VOR. The transition level is started across Southeast Asia, flight level 130, that is. Hopefully we will be vectored for parallel into the ILS approach into runway 20 right in this occasion. The localizer will be at 108.9 MHz with a final approach course of 203 degrees. The platform altitude is going to be at 1,500 feet. And we've discussed the MSA around the Tekong Island VOR earlier. In case of a misapproach, we'll climb straight ahead to 5,000 feet on crossing outbound Sierra Juliet VOR, radial 146. This is quite complex, isn't it? We'll proceed direct to Sampo for holding area and hold as directed by ATC. We've discussed infrastructure level again. We'll have flight level 130, that is radar is required simultaneous approach. Just around thrice runway 20 left and 20 center, but we'll be using 20 right instead. Triple not authorized. And this is speed control, which is very important, folks, especially in times like this. 180 knots by 8 nautical miles from touchdown, and thereafter 150 knots till 4 miles from touchdown. You know what? This is quite similar with the speed control in Jakarta, in Soekarno-Hatta. Based on my memory, 180 till 8 and 150 till 4. Should be good. Caution away 20 right, sorry 02 right, 20 left not available for civil use until further advised. That is noted, duly noted. That is, it will be a standard 3-degree glide slope all the way to touchdown with the minimums. It's 213 feet as published, but for you know, safety precautions, we'll add 40 feet into that. Just, you know, the buffer altitude that we usually use to let the engines pull up in case that we need to do a go round, which makes it 253 feet. We are category Delta aircraft, and the RVRs for all available conditions is at 550 meters, as you can see. We are expecting to vacate through Whiskey 6 or Whiskey 7 into Victor 8 or Victor 7. Victor 7 of Victor 6, then hopefully into the southern apron, that is from 03, which is, you know, very short taxi from our current position. Sorry, from the runway relative to the terminal locations. Primary threats for this morning's arrival will be pilot complacency, pilot fatigue, the amount of traffic coming in inbound to Singapore, and as well as, to be honest, unfamiliarity with the region. Although I live close to Singapore and fly quite often there in MSFS, but I always got lost in the taxiways, unfortunately, as I've mentioned. So yeah, those are the threats for the arrival this morning. Besides any of those, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns, Cynthia? No? That should complete the arrival briefing then.
Antenna 687, request to climb to flight level 340.
I'll just use flaps for considering that we are heavy. 400 passengers on board we have.
Channel X, question 687, climb level 340.
Flight level 340, channel 687.
60 miles from TOD there.
Malaysia 7851, climb level 320.
Malaysia 75, update again.
Climb level 320, final approach level.
Clement level 320, Malaysia 77.
Scooter 113 on descent, contact Singapore radar 1237. Scooter 113, contact Singapore radar 1237. Scooter 113, Jakarta.
113, go ahead, sorry.
Contact Singapore 1237.
Contact Singapore 1237, good day, sir.
Singapore 963, descent Crescent. When ready, descent level 320, level Bapari.
You should be headed off to Singapore radar anytime now.
Singapore 7 Quebec Super, you identified, climb level 370. Singapore 333, proceed direct Emerson.
Direct Emerson.
Should be headed off anytime now. Come on. 43 miles from TOD, we are.
Singapore 333, contact Jakarta radar 127.905.
127.905. Singapore 333, thank you very much.
Welcome. Pelita 088, descend now level 320.
Jalan level 320, Pelita 088.
Abel 110, descend flight level 320 by Ugebo.
Descent level 320 by Ugebo for Abel 110.
United 1946, are you on final?
Yes.
United 1946, surfacing calm, runway 34, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 34, United 1946.
Surya 917, sorry, you identified the climb level 250.
Climb 250, speaking 917, no worries.
Pelita 088, contact Singapore 1237. Pelita 088, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
Hi Eric, I just wanted to let you know that we will be starting our initial descent to Singapore now. Thank you.
Sama-sama Mas Aldo.
Okay, Captain. I will prepare the passengers for our initial descent into Singapore.
Surya 9017, proceed direct Charlie 5 Papa.
Almost there, ladies and gentlemen.
Papa, speaking 917.
It is very busy indeed, ladies and gentlemen. In Singapore, that is. People arriving from Jakarta. Goodness me. From the same group flight, from the same origin city to the same destination, that is. Standing by for the approach checklist there.
Jakarta Batik 715 Nano, we are back. Batik 715 Nano, welcome back.
That is indeed a lot of people coming into Singapore.
763 back at copy, sorry about that. 7963, set party level 320.
Set party 320, 963.
Confirm.
We'll pass over party at flight level 320, Singapore 963.
Abel 110, contact Singapore radar 123.7.
Contacting Singapore radar on 123.7 for Abel 110. Thank you very much for the service call, Ariel. Jumpa lagi.
Jumpa lagi, Mas Abel.
34 Singapore radar, surface wind, wall variable, climb 3,000 feet, away 20 center, clear takeoff.
243.
Runway 20 center, climb 3,000 feet, stable 284.
Indonesia 832, turn right heading 030.
Right heading 030, Indonesia 30.
Triple green 526, turn right heading 040.
Turn right heading 040, Super 56.
Attic 7157 at 8 miles, speed 150 knots till 4 mile final.
That is indeed a busy frequency.
150. Can you repeat for Batik 7157?
Stand by. Indonesia 834, turn left heading 230, cleared ILS approach runway 20 right.
Turn left heading 230 and clear ILS approach runway 20 right, Indonesia 834.
Emirates 361, turn left heading 330.
Good reached.
Left heading 330, Emirates 361.
Singapore radar, good evening. Abel 110 at level 3208 waypoint Ugebo, squawking 6326.
Stand by.
Oh, blocked.
Indonesia 834, reduce speed 180 knots till 8 mile final.
Yeah, that's a really busy frequency.
Speed 180 knots, and can you check it for Indonesia 834, please?
180 knots till 8 mile final.
180 knots till 8 miles final, Indonesia.
Easy, it busy.
Beta 088, descend to flight level 170.
Flight level 170, Beta 088.
Abel 110, Singapore radar, cleared to Singapore, Ugebo 1 Bravo, arrival runway 20 right.
Clear to Singapore by the Ugebo 1 Bravo rifle, expecting runway 20 right for Abel 110.
Abel 110, descend flight level 160.
Descend to level 160 for Abel 110. 160.
655 unreadable. Singapore, disregard. Indonesia 832, descend 6,000 feet, speed 220 knots.
Speed 220 knots, descend to 6,000 feet, Indonesia 32.
Beautiful, take over. Stand by. TMI 01, contact ground 124.3.
243, you shall stand by.
Correct. Today, 7157, surface wind, light and variable, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land to 0 right, Batik 7157.
That is indeed a busy frequency, ladies and gentlemen. Block. This is getting fun. This is now becoming fun indeed. 4 planes on the sequence. Okay.
2,500 feet.
That is indeed interesting.
Left heading 290, descend to 2,500 feet, Emirates 361.
Green 526, descend 7,000 feet.
Descend 7,526. Radar, good evening, Scooter 380, Tango to holding point runway 20 center.
530, Singapore radar, standby number 2. Put a 442, Singapore radar.
Put a 442, take over.
Put a 442, surface wind is light and variable, climb 3,000 feet, away 20 center, clear for takeoff.
3,000 feet, 20 center, clear for takeoff, Scooter 442.
And that is Ryan Thumb. You're surely
knots till 8 mile final.
Manning the sensor station, that is the Singapore radar.
180 knots till 8 mile final.
180 knots until 8 miles final, Emirates 361.
Indonesia 834, speed 150 knots till 4 mile final.
150 knots till 4 miles final, Indonesia 834.
450 request high. 452, cancel level 240 final.
Level 240 final, 452.
Brother, 655, level 37,
655, Singapore radar, hold on, established, right hand turns 1 minute.
Stop the aircraft.
Hotel Complex, public for Hotel 6.
Emirates 361 left turning 230 cleared ILS approach runway 20 right.
Left turn heading 230 cleared ILS approach 20 right, Emirates 361.
Indonesia 832 turn left heading 270.
270 Indonesia Delta.
The aircraft is in sleep as you can see.
010.
Left heading 010, Brooklyn 526.
Emirates 90 Papa descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1010, Emirates 90 Papa.
Buddha 113 descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1010.
The next 1,000 feet, QNH 1010, square 010.
Singapore Radar Indonesia 834, final runway 25 right, question 20 right.
Lock. Indonesia 834,
Lock.
surface wind light and variable runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to line Indonesia 83, question clear to line runway 20 right, Indonesia 834.
Batik 7157, taxi in Victor 8, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
Victor and ground 124.3, Batik 7157.
Expected. Victor 8, did you say? No, Victor 8. Whiskey 7, Victor 8. Tango 3. Alright, let's F this up. The BCS airport is out of Asia, literally just ahead of us.
163, descend level 160.
160, 163.
Indonesia 832, turn left heading 260.
Cross 260, Indonesia 32.
Emirates 361, can reduce your speed now 150 knots till 4 mile final.
Singapore Radar, hello, Singapore JHF, hold shop the runway 20 center.
Singapore 22, Singapore Radar. Emirates 361, speed now 150 knots till 4 mile final.
150 knots until 4 mile final, Emirates 361.
Equals 284, proceed direct got guard, climb flight level 310.
Proceed direct got guard, climb flight level 310, stable 284.
Recap 592, contact Lumpur Radar now 124.2.
Radar 124.2, Recap 592.
Take us to the island of Batam.
Everywhere, Hotel 256, holding point Tango 2, runway 20 center.
2256 Singapore Radar. Indonesia 834, vacate Whiskey 6, taxi Victor 7.
6.
Vacate Whiskey 6 and taxi
Victor
7, Indonesia 834.
Buddha 442, identified, climb 6,000 feet.
Alright, time to grab my
Buddha
iPad.
442, identified, climb 6,000 feet.
I'm 6,000 feet, go to 442.
Green 526, turn left heading 250.
Left heading 250, also Brooklyn 526.
Emirates 361, surface wind light and variable, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Runway 20 right, clear to land, Emirates 361.
Indonesia 834, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
124.3 for Indonesia 834, good evening, good night.
Good night.
Singapore Center, RSF 404, followed by April Charlie, requesting IFR to Subang.
Perfect, 404 Singapore Radar, standby number 1.
Standing by number 1, RSF 404.
Indonesia 832, descend 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, Indonesia 30.
Brooklyn 526, descend 6,000 feet.
Descend 6,000, Brooklyn 526.
West Standard 0 Papa, to left heading 360, descend 4,000 feet.
360, descend 3,000 feet, West Standard 0 Papa.
Emirates 361, runway 20 right, clear to land.
20 right, clear to land, Emirates 361.
Indonesia 832, turn left heading 230, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
230, clear ILS approach runway 20 right, Indonesia 32.
Speed mode.
Green 526, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reduce speed 200 knots, Brooklyn 526.
Buddha 113, descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Nothing again, 700, Sudamanju.
Buddha 655, squawk is 2224. Squawk 2244.
2244, Buddha 655.
Singapore 963, Singapore radar.
Almost there, Showman.
Emirates 361 vacated 20 right.
Emirates 361, turn left onto Whiskey, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
Turn left onto Whiskey, contact ground 124.3. Emirates 361, good night.
Singapore 963, go ahead. Singapore 963, set to Singapore, VPOF 2 Bravo, arrival runway 20 right. VPOF 2 Bravo 20 right, from Singapore 963, thank you. 655 identified, set to Singapore, T-Boot 1 Bravo,
Almost at our cleared altitude, level 160, that is.
T-Boot 1 Bravo, runway 20, it's 655.
Singapore radar, good evening, wake up 380 with you, level 350. Check 30 Singapore radar, stand by. 655, descending the whole flight level 160.
Descend the whole level 160, 655.
Check 30 Singapore radar, identified maintain level 350. TSA level 350, wake up 380. Emirates 90 Papa, turn left heading 290.
Heading 290, Emirates 90 Papa.
Super Green 526, turn right heading 270, descend 4,000 feet.
Right, 270 and descend 4,000, Super Green 526.
442, climb for level 240 final.
Climb for level 240 final, to the 442.
160.
Indonesia 832, reduce speed 150 knots to 4 mile final.
150 knots to 4 miles final is Edric Ong.
Emirates 90 Papa, descend 2,500 feet.
Descend 2,500 feet, Emirates 90 Papa.
Beta 08 request lower if possible.
Beta 088, descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend 8,000, QNH 1010, Beta 088.
Pula 30, Singapore radar, surface wind light and variable, climb 3,000 feet, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
3,000 feet, runway 20 center, clear takeoff with 380.
Abel 110, request lower if possible.
Abel 110, descend 10,000 feet, QNH 1010.
Descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1010, and we have information Foxtrot on board for Abel 110.
Super Green 526, reduce speed 180 knots till 8 mile final.
Reduce speed 180 knots until 8 miles and 8 miles on Fox for Green 526.
Singapore 22, Singapore radar.
Go ahead, Singapore 22 heavy.
Singapore 22, line up runway 20 center via Tango 1.
Island 28, Tango 1, Singapore 22 heavy.
Indonesia 832, surface wind and variable runway 20 right, clear to land.
20 right, close land, Indonesia Delta.
Almost there, folks, almost there.
Right under 0 Papa, to left heading 230, cleared higher, let's approach runway 20 right. Emirates 90 Papa, left heading 230, cleared higher, let's approach runway 20 right.
LS. LS.
Green 526, turn left heading 190, descend 3,000 feet. Report established in a localizer, runway 20 right.
Turn left 190, descend 3000, report when established ILS runway 20 right, Super Grade 526.
That's all.
90 Papa, continue on left heading 170 to establish.
1010 set.
Runway 20 right, Emirates 90 Papa.
Passing flight for passing 13,000 feet, checked 1, 2, and 3. Cruise checklist, turn left 1010 set, seatbelt.
160, what's the previously assigned altitude?
163, we're going to be descending to
On minimums. 253 feet, all brakes minimum ARP, engine vent selector, normal approach checklist is complete. Standing by for the landing checks.
Emirates 90 Papa, descend 2,000 feet to establish.
2,000 feet to establish, Emirates 90 Papa.
113, descend 3,000 feet.
Send aircraft in this control 1
Singapore 22, surface wind light and variable, climb 3,000 feet, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
Clear of takeoff, Singapore 28 Cherry. Singapore radar, Green 526, establish local lights out 20 right.
Green 526, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
Clear ILS approach runway 20 right, Green 526. Singapore radar, Green 530 road request. Descend with you.
And by Indonesia 832, turn left on 2 Whiskey, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
Okay, left on Whiskey, we'll contact ground 124.3, Indonesia 32.
Almost there, almost there.
56, Singapore radar, via Tango 2, line up runway 20 center.
Emirates 990 Papa, go around.
Emirates 990 Papa,
Someone's going round.
Go round, turn left heading 110.
Pause the music for arrival.
Heading 110, Emirates 990 Papa.
Cabin crew 10 minutes to landing.
088, fly present heading.
201 descending to 3000.
Fly present heading, flight 088.
Inbound Ugebo.
Stand by. Able 110, fly heading 270.
Heading 270, Abel 110.
Timber Green 789, Singapore radar, clear to Singapore, repulse to Bravo, arrival runway 20 right.
Please ensure that your seatbelts are fastened.
Report to Bravo, runway 20 right, Green 789, request for descent.
Singapore is
Timber Green 789, descent flight level 160.
and no precipitation.
Chevron level 160, Green 789.
Region 201, Singapore radar, clear Singapore, Ugebo 1 Bravo, arrival runway 20 right.
Roger, clear to Singapore, Ugebo 1 Bravo, arrival runway 20 right.
You're now being affected.
201.
West 90 Papa, turn left heading 070.
Right heading 070, Emirates 990 Papa.
Uda 113, turn left heading 290.
15 Bravo departure.
Uda 113, turn left heading 290.
Right, just one day.
Could be 526, surface wind 1, surface wind light and variable.
The Charlie Hotel, the Charlie Hotel, cross-checked.
Runway 20 right, clear to land, Super Green 526.
Beta 088, descend 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000, Beta 088.
Kuda 380, identified, climb to 6,000 feet.
Sub 6,000, Scooter 380.
Kuda 452, contact Lumpur radar 124.2.
124.2, Scooter 456. Singapore radar, Malaysia 88, inbound NOPAD, flight level 290 for 390, and we have CPDS.
Malaysia 88, Singapore radar, roger, continue climb to level 390, final CPDRC.
Roger, Malaysia 88. Singapore departure, Singapore 22, airborne passing 2,800.
Singapore 22, identified, climb to 5,000 feet.
5,000.
Doven, 4,000 feet that is.
Eagle 110, turn right heading 360, descend 5,000 feet.
Right 360, descend 5,000 feet, Abel 110.
Kuda 113, descend 2,500 feet.
2,500 feet, Scooter
Alita 088, radio speed 220 knots.
Using 220 knots, indicated Beta 088.
Kuda 113, turn left heading 230, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
30, clear ILS, 20 right, okay.
Kuda 380, proceed direct Gotga.
Select Gotga, Scooter 380. Singapore radar, FedEx Pacific 01, holding a shuttle, runway 20 center.
FedEx 5601, Singapore radar, standby number 3.
That's our second.
Standby number 3.
Number 3, FedEx 501.
Alita 088, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reducing 200 knots, Beta 088.
Emirates 90 Papa, turn left heading 360.
360, Emirates 90 Papa.
Alita 08, caution, Beta 088, descend 3,000 feet.
Singapore.
Descend 3,000, Beta 088.
Able 110, descend 4,000 feet.
Kindly
Descend
put your
4,000
tray
feet for Abel
tables
110.
away. And ensure your seats are in their full upright position with your seat belts fastened. The weather in Singapore is currently 30 degrees Celsius with no clouds
Very warm indeed.
and no precipitation. We will be arriving
No clouds
shortly,
and no precipitation.
and there is no gate assigned at this time.
442, contact Lumpur radar 124.2.
And we hope you
Flight
enjoyed
slopes
your
alive.
flight with us today. Crew, Please check that everyone is seated.
One to establish.
Seatbelts.
113, continue approach runway 20 right, big break, Emirates 90 Papa to left heading 290.
Roger, thank you.
Heading 290, Emirates 90 Papa. Scuda 442, contact Lumpur radar 124.2.
Gotcha.
124.2, Scuda 442, good day. Good day. Plita 088, to left heading 320.
Left 220, Plita 088.
Able 0110, maintain speed 220 knots.
Maintaining 220 knots for Abel 110.
Scuda 380, climb to level 310 final.
It's basically our speed now.
From 310 final, Scuda 380. Scuda 380, Sky can expect level 330.
Expect level 330, Scuda 310, correction 380. Singapore 278, Singapore radar, good day, flight level 320.
Singapore 278, Singapore radar low, 3 positive Bravo, arrival right 20 right.
Above 2 Bravo, 20 right, Singapore 278.
Baltic 715, descend level 170.
Yeah, Whiskey 7. Descend level 170, Baltic 715.
Singapore 278, descend level 180.
180,
That's Alto just ahead of us there, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see. Currently being vectored on base leg.
Correction, taxi Victor 8, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
Taxi Victor 8 and contact ground 124.3, Siffrin 526, bye-bye.
Malaysia 201, level 4.
Stand by, Plita 088, turn right heading 270.
Right 270, Plita 088.
Able 110, reduce speed 200 knots.
200 knots for Abel 110. +1 that is then.
Malaysian 201, descend flight level 160.
Roger, descend to flight level 160 for Malaysian 201.
Emirates 90 Papa to left heading 230, cleared ILS approach runway 20 right. 230 to establish runway.
This one's flight.
With a 113, surface green light and variable runway 20 right.
Approach base.
Boom. Okay, 526, contact Singapore ground 124.3. Able 110 to left heading 330.
Left heading 330 for Abel 110. 330 we go.
Singapore 160, have you discussed further descent?
Singapore 160, Papa, establish runway 20 right. Singapore 963, descend 5,000 feet.
5,000 feet, Singapore 963.
Alita 088, direct heading 290, descend 2,500 feet.
Right 290.
Basically over Malaysia now.
Alita 088.
With a 2256 Singapore radar.
256 ready to copy.
With a 2256 surface wind light and variable, climb 3,000 feet, runway 20 center, check for takeoff.
Climb 3,000 feet, 20 center, climb for takeoff. Scooter 226.
Able 110 to left heading 290, descend 3,000 feet.
Left 290 and descend to 3,000 feet for Abel 110. 290. 3,000.
284, contact Jakarta radar 132.3. Correct, 132.15. Correct, 284, contact Singapore radar 1, contact Jakarta radar 132.15. Alita 088, turn left heading 230, clear ILS approach runway 20 right.
We will be second in line after Mas Aldo.
230, clear for the ILS 20 right, Plita 088.
Cat 712, Singapore radar.
Singapore radar, Cat 712, holding point and go to runway 20 center.
Yes.
Roger. Scooter 113, turn left onto Whiskey.
Left to Whiskey, Scooter 113.
Cat 712, land at runway 20 center.
And runway 20 center, Cat 712.
Emirates 90 Papa, surface wind light and variable, runway 20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 20 right.
Just slow it a bit.
Scooter 113, contact Singapore ground 124.3.
Oh lord. Wind shear.
088 with your speed 180 knots till 8 mile final.
Your speed 180 until 8 mile final, Plita 088.
Green 789, descend 7,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descend 7,000 feet, QNH 101, was Progress 789.
Kuda 655, exit the hole, proceed direct B-pump.
Proceed direct B-pump, Kuda 655.
Flight Phillips 11 operations live.
Descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Descend 8,000 feet, QNH 1011.
Should be cleared for the ILS anytime now.
Recap 30, contact Jakarta, radar 132.15.
132.15, recap 380.
Able 284.
Automated, able 284.
Able 284, contact Jakarta, radar 132.15.
132.15, able 3.
Everyone's on overdrive now.
Able 110 to left heading 230, cleared ILS approach runway 20 right.
Left 230, cleared for ILS approach runway 20 right for Able 110.
Singapore 9635, present heading, descend 4,000 feet.
Present heading 4,000 feet, Singapore 9630.
Total 2256 identified, climb to 6,000 feet, cancel speed restriction.
6,000, cancel speed restriction, Singapore 216.
Cat 712, surface wind light and variable, climb 3,000 feet, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
Climb 3,000 feet, 20 center, clear for takeoff, Cat 712.
Approach mode engage. Speed control.
Good evening.
180 by 8.
Information India requesting IFR clearance.
Lock star.
553-135
What's slow?
radar.
2, Pat 3 2.
Subang via Omcom Victor Juliet Bravo flight plan route and expect runway 03 squawk 4301.
Up 2 please.
53135 clear to Subang via Omcom Victor Juliet Bravo flight plan route. Expect departure runway 03 squawk 4301.
553 ferry back, correct? West Standard 0 Papa, turn left onto Whiskey.
Toronto Whiskey 6, Emirates Standard 0 Papa.
April 110, establish on the localizer, runway 20 right, we are 9.5 DME.
April 110, Roger, speed 180 knots till 8, thereafter 150 knots till 4.
180 knots till 8, thereafter 150 knots till 4 for April 110.
Delta 088, surface wind, light and variable.
150 now, the winds are just
Clear plan to 0 right, Delta 088.
not within our favors.
Papa, turn left onto Whiskey.
Stop the aircraft.
Turn left to Whiskey, Emirates Standard 0 Papa.
Singapore radar Malaysia today 5146256. Altitude
Gears coming down.
Roger, stand by. Singapore 963, turn left heading 270, descend 3,000 feet.
Left heading 270, 2,000
Left
feet.
3 please.
Do you want us to reduce the speed now?
Affirm.
Okay, reducing to 180.
That's full.
2,000 feet.
K712, stand by. Malaysian 7851, clear to Singapore. People 2 Bravo, arrival, runway 20 right.
On the speed brakes.
Malaysian 7851.
Cabin crew, seats for landing please.
Malaysia 75, go ahead.
Stand by. Singapore 963, turn left heading 230, clear ILS approach, runway 20 right.
Heading 230, clear ILS approach, runway 20 right, Singapore 963.
Into Singapore.
Malaysian 7851, clear to Singapore, VPOF 2 Bravo.
Letting
arrival, runway
checklist,
20
incoming,
right.
letting no blue. Cabin is ready, letting checklist is complete.
Procedure, Malaysia 75.
VPOF 2 Bravo, arrival.
Report to Bravo or Bravo, Malaysia 75.
Emirates 9 Papa, you need to turn left now into Whiskey.
Singapore 278 for further descent.
Singapore 278, descend to... Standby. Singapore 278, descend to 10,000 feet, QNH 1011.
10,000 feet, catch 1011, Singapore 278.
Emirates 9 Papa, Singapore radar.
short funnel now. See if we'll be going around or not. Disconnecting auto left control.
Malaysia 75 and request the descent.
Malaysian 7851, descend to flight level 160.
27 flight level 160, Malaysia 75.
Good 655, descend 9,000 feet, connect 1011.
9,000 feet, connect 1011, good 655.
Singapore 340 behind FedEx on 20 center. Roger, stand by.
April 110 requesting landing clearance.
Stand by. Emirates 990 Papa. Singapore center. Can you please get off my taxiway?
100 above.
Copy. Emirates 990 Papa.
Andrew 163 is instruction to localize the 208.
Airport 963, Roger, speed 180 knots to late, and thereafter 150 knots to 4.
18028 and 15024, Airport 963.
April 110 requesting landing clearance.
20 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 20 right, April 110.
Retard.
Data 088,
Phil.
turn right into whiskey, contact
Speed
Singapore
breaks
ground
up.
124.3. Right into whiskey and 1
Reverse is normal.
3, Blito 08, thank you so much. Emirates 990 Papa, contact Singapore ground 124.3. Contact ground 124.3, Emirates 990 Papa.
Malaysian 201, request lower.
Malaysian 201, descend to 7,000 feet, connect 1011, fly heading 270.
Traffic.
Descend to 7,000 feet and connect 1011, and can you take again heading to?
Heading 270.
Victor 8, Whiskey 8.
Roger, heading to 270 for Malaysian
We hope
201.
you enjoyed your flight with Abel Jets. Please remember
Marina 55335 requesting push and start and taxi instructions.
in the name of Captain Fazza Abel, First Officer Cynthia Schmidt, and the entire crew,
Vacate behind the
we wish
Emirates.
you a pleasant stay in this vibrant city.
Singapore radar reference 404, requesting I-4 to Subang.
If you have a
Okay, you have to stand by for a minute.
listen carefully.
Able 110 after the Emirates Airbus 350 passes from the right to left, turn left onto whiskey, contact ground 124.3.
And flight 8456
After the
to
Emirates,
Bangkok
turn
departs
left
at
into
2:15
Whiskey and ground
p.m.
124.3 for April 10. Thank you.
Thank you for flying with us today.
Airport 963, surface wind light in variable runway 20 right, clear to land.
Come on.
Beta 088, hold position.
Holding position, Beta 088.
Emirates 990 Papa, you were not cleared onto taxiway Victor 8. Taxi right now onto Victor, hold short of Victor 9.
Going to the right, taxi to south. Emirates 990 Papa.
Singapore ground, April 110 just vacated off Whiskey 7.
April 110, Singapore ground, good evening. Taxi Whiskey, hold short Victor 9.
It's actually Whiskey hold short Victor 9 for April 110. Whiskey hold short Victor 9, he said, oh my lord.
Taxi Victor, hold short of Victor 8.
Taxi Victor, hold short Victor 8, Beta 088.
Is this from the model matching or something? Good lord, it's very laggy.
Emirates 990 Papa, Bay Alpha 15, Taxi Victor.
Taxi Victor on Alpha 15, Emirates 990.
Bring up the APU. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Singapore Changi International Airport, the busiest of the busiest in Southeast Asia, that is. Victor 9, he said, hold short of Victor 9.
Beta 088, Taxi Victor, Romeo, hold short uniform.
Victor Romeo and hold short uniform, Beta 088.
there goes Bang Jose in the Batavia Air Airbus A321 just behind us. Victor 9, I said. There we go. Use on the bus. Holding shot of Victor 9 now. Just wait here. Just wait for Masaldo to pass, flying that Polita Airbus A320 Neo.
That was moment 0, traffic is Polita Air Airbus 320 passing left to right of Victor. Once traffic is clear, taxi Victor, hold short Victor 12.
Once the Polita air traffic cleared, taxi to Victor and hold short of Victor 12 for Abel 110. Victor
163 holding short of Victor 8.
193, Singapore, ground, listening hold short Victor.
Hold short Victor, Singapore 163.
Ground, Attic 7158, stand Alpha 16, ready
Victor 9, Victor, hold short of Victor 12.
Attic 7158, Singapore, ground, standby pushback to traffic. Standby, Batik 7158.
577, ready for pushback.
577, pushback approved, face north.
577, pushback approved, facing north.
Ground Singapore 163, we would like Bravo 9.
Singapore 963, roger, Bravo 9 approved.
Worker Bravo 9 approved and we are holding short of Victor.
Thanks, one traffic to pass. Abel 110, taxi Victor, hold short Quebec.
Taxi Victor, hold short of Quebec for Abel 110.
Good evening, ground, Turkish T209, ready for push and start. Turkish 209, Singapore ground, good evening. Pushback approved, face north. Pushback approved, face north, Turkish 209.
Ground, just to confirm, Quebec is on the northern side of the airport, isn't it?
Yes, your assigned bay is Echo 27.
Echo 27, roger, thank you.
Delta 088, we are on short uniform.
Delta 088.
Oh, it's on the other side of the terminal.
Uniform 7, Uniform 2, Bay Golf 15.
It's on the other side of the airport. We are trying to Terminal 2, get Echo 27.
Uniform 7, Uniform 2, Bay Golf 15, Delta 088.
Singapore 963, taxi Victor, Victor 13, Bay Bravo 9.
Victor 13, to stand Bravo 9, Singapore 963.
Singapore ground, good evening. Super Green 3 forward 31, ready for push and start.
Dharma's flying back to Jakarta, but looks of it.
Evening, standby pushback to traffic.
Standby pushback, Singapore is Super Green 3431.
Tick 7158, pushback approved, face north.
Just get them.
Pushback approved, face north, but Tick 7158.
Yeah, it's quite a long taxi, isn't it? Let's see what was landing rate. That wasn't really a smooth landing, was it? Considering that we had a lag spike on short funnel.
3431, pushback approved, face west on taxiway, Victor 11.
Push 7 facing west, expect taxiway 11, Super Green 3431.
Super Green 3431, pushback approved to face west on taxiway, Victor 11.
Push 74 facing west, expect Victor 11, Super Green 3431.
0 feet per minute according to Fly Lab Studios.
The pushback on Victor 11, sir.
Pushback on Victor 11, Super Green 3431.
Thanks.
And there goes the lag spike. Sorry folks, I don't necessarily have the most powerful of machines here. It's a mid-spec, or sorry, mid-range gaming laptop that is. Oh, we haven't even done the after landing checks. After landing checks, radar and predictive windshield system can be switched off. After landing checks are complete.
Abel 110, continue taxi, Quebec, Papa 8, hook short, Papa 4.
Quebec Papa 8 and hold short of Papa 4 for Abel 110. Should be this turn now.
Thai 77, request taxi.
Thai 77, score 0155.
Walk 0155, time 77.
Is it just me, or is that light pole situated very close to your aircraft? Interesting.
77, taxi Papa 7, hold short Papa 4.
There goes another lag spike.
Thai 77 again.
Thai 77, taxi Papa 7, hold short Papa 4.
Thai 77, Papa 7, Papa 4, hold short.
Bell 110, return taxi, Quebec, Papa 7, Bay Echo 27.
Quebec Papa 7, Bay Echo 27 for Abel 110. Okay. This is just like a massive maze, isn't it? The airport.
The Thai 77 confirm, you are squawking 0155.
Zero 155 type 77.
Watch out for that wingtip clearance.
Thai 77, correct.
Thai 77, thank you. Taxi Papa 4, Tango, holding point Tango 2, runway 20 center.
Go to 70 set.
Thai 77, Papa 7, Papa 4, Tango 8, hold short, runway 20 south.
Thai 77, holding point Tango 2, runway 20 center.
Ground Batik 7158 ready for taxi.
Stand by, call you back. Thai 77 holding point Tango 2, runway 20 center.
Thai Tango 2 hold point 20 Charlie, Thai 77.
There goes the iconic Changi Tower, ladies and gentlemen.
Batik 7158 left for taxi. Hold short of Victor 7. Victor, hold short of Victor 7, Batik 7158.
Super Green 3431, request taxi.
Super Green 3431, taxi Victor 9er, Victor, hold short Victor 7.
Victor 9er, correction, holding point Victor 9er, via Victor and Victor 7, Super Green 3431.
Echo 27, wasn't it? Ah, this is a nice spot, isn't it? Just close in proximity to the Changi Tower and the iconic Changi International Airport's text on the wall.
Singapore Garage, Protein 7, Ignatius
Go 27 there.
7 requested again.
Super 789,
Does the ground controller know that we are streaming or something? This is a very scenic gate, ladies and gentlemen, and a very iconic one as well. Can we crew to some doors and slides, please?
Taxi Whiskey, hold short Victor 9er.
This is one of the most scenic gates in the airport.
Whiskey and Whiskey.
Thank you so much for assigning us to this gate, dear Mr. Ground Controller. Yeah, overshot it a bit. There we go. By 40 centimeters. Alright.
77, I do a little bit mistake. I came from Tango 1, it's okay?
577, Roger, Victor taxi, holding point, Tango 1, runway 20 center.
Tango 1,
Is that APU's on bleeds as well? Shutting down engines 1 and 2.
To hold short of Victor 9er.
Hold short Victor 9er, again 7.
Batik 7158, taxi Victor, Quebec, holding point Tango 1, runway 20 center. Taxi Victor, Quebec, holding point Tango 1, runway.
Can we crew to some doors and slides, please?
158. Super Green 3431, taxi Victor, hold short Quebec.
Taxi Victor, hold short Quebec, Super Green 3431.
Okay, parking checks. Get the speed leg. Come on. Parking brakes or shock set. Engines off, vehicle lights off, fuel pumps off, yellow electrical pumps off. Parking checklist is complete, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Singapore Changi International Airport.
Contact Singapore radar 123.7.
123.7, Thai 7.
Super Green 3431, we are hold short on Victor 7, since we have no clue on taxiway Quebec, sir.
Quebec is basically on the northwest Dharma. That's the exact taxiway that we were traveling through.
Super 789, continue taxi Victor.
Lalu's just touched down there.
Victor 13, A Bravo 6.
Taxi Victor, Victor 13, Bravo 6, confirm Super 789.
Super 789, AFM.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we do not have any.
And can we follow traffic
what is it called?
to taxi
the
runway 20 right?
Green 3431, traffic ahead is taxiing to 20 center. Taxi Victor to hold short Quebec is
the air conditioning units. We only have the GPU, that is. So no air conditioning units, unfortunately. So we'll have to keep the AP running for now.
Roger. Taxi to Victor and then hold short Quebec. Super Green 341.
There's not a lag spike, unfortunately. And this is the mentioned SIM Changi Airport scenery.
Company Masaldo.
Company.
Company, go ahead.
Masaldo, terima kasih pada malam ini.
And I think that is Masadi.
Makasih banyak mas sudah ikutan. Aku yang makasih nih teman-teman semua yang lagi tune di company frekuensi. Makasih banyak ya udah ikutan terbang hari ini. Yang mau lanjut ke Jakarta, gaskan, safe flight teman-teman. Seru banget hari ini ya, bisa rame-rame lagi kita seru-seruan terbang bareng. Jumpa lagi next flight guys hari Jumat depan. Silakan kasih ide rute selanjutnya. Thank you.
Mas Aldo, selamat istirahat. Kita lanjut lagi ya.
Gas mas, gas. Selamat terbang, safe flight.
Oops, wrong frequency.
Singapore ground, this is Malaysia 201 on Whiskey.
Malaysia 201, Singapore ground, taxi Victor 9er.
Makasih teman-teman semua udah join malam grup live malam ini. Makasih banyak Mas Aldo udah di invite seperti biasa. Have a nice weekend teman-teman. Until the next one, stay safe and take care.
Happy weekend Mas Faza, happy streaming juga.
Thank you, Mas.
Your assigned runway is 20 right, confirm?
Yes, we are aiming for 20 right actually, sir.
Mas barusan transmit di company, Mas.
Oh, sorry. Yes, FM Super Green 3431, we are aiming for 20 right actually. We are now continue on taxiway Victor.
We are currently deporting the passengers there, and as per our usual SOP, should I say, we'll close off the stream when we are done with the deporting. It's been a very interesting stream indeed, ladies and gentlemen. To commemorate 200 subscribers in this YouTube channel.
Continue to Victor.
And it turned out to be a very busy group flight as well, as you can see, with excellent ATC services from Indonesia VACC and Singapore VACC. Let's see, where is Lalu currently? He's just touched down, but okay, he's just vacated off his P8 by the looks of it.
7158 approaching Tango 1.
He's being assigned to another gate.
Contact Singapore radar 123.7. 123.7, Batik 7158, thank you, good day. Right. Begin 3431. Do you have charts open at least?
Sorry, say again for 3431, sir?
Mas
Do
Dharma!
you at least have charts open?
Mas Dharma being Mas Dharma
I
then.
cannot read it to by 5, sir?
Yeesh.
Okay.
Okay.
You've just missed Quebec and now you've taxi all November.
What a patient controller.
Now currently we are on taxiway Whiskey. On Whiskey 1. My apologies.
Please, in future, familiarize yourself with the airport.
What is that? Alright, let's see how many pilots we had this evening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 aviators joining us in this evening's free flight, ladies and gentlemen. That is just insane. Thank you so much for attending, ladies and gentlemen.
Cathay 450, pushback approved, face north. Close to facial, push, facing north.
Super ground greeting, FedEx 5.
Thank you so much for attending, ladies and gentlemen. That is just awesome.
FedEx 5602, Singapore ground, good evening. Pushback approved, face south on November 4.
Pushback approved, face south on November 4, FedEx 5602.
Alright, how many more passengers do we have? Not even halfway done. I mean, we are almost fully packed this evening, ladies and gentlemen. 400 passengers on board, out of the maximum capacity of 440 passengers in a single class configuration, that is.
Malaysia 201, taxi, Quebec, Papa 7, Bay Echo 28.
Roger, taxi Quebec, Papa 7, and 8 Echo 28 for Malaysian 201.
Oh, Lalu's booking the exact same, the gate just next to us by the looks of it.
Super Gun 3431, holding 1 Whiskey 1, runway 20 right, ready for departure.
Green 3431, contact Singapore radar, 123.7, bye bye.
123.7, bye bye.
There goes Dharma flying back to Jakarta. Lalu should be parking just right next to us by the looks of it. Echo 28, he said, the gate that he's been assigned to, or he requested, I suppose that is. You're truly Lalu, first officer at Abel Jets Virtual Group. You know, the fatigue really kicks in whenever you came home a bit late and you've been at the office at 7 AM in the morning, then decided to fly into one of the busiest airports in the world, in VATSIM. I will definitely hit the sack right after this, folks. I'm barely alive at this stage.
Singapore ground, good evening, Malaysia 7851, Whiskey 7, Victor number 2.
Malaysia 7851, Singapore ground, good evening, taxi Victor 8, Victor, hold short Quebec.
Taxi via Whiskey 7, Whiskey and confirm hold short, Malaysia 7851.
Malaysia 7851, taxi straight ahead, Victor 8, S not the Victor, hold short Quebec.
Whiskey 7, Whiskey and Malaysia 7851.
Ground, good evening. Hello again, Batavia 862. Okay, Bay Alpha 17, request push.
And that goes Wosse flying back to Jakarta by the looks of it.
Pushback approved, space west, Batavia 862, and are we expecting to 0 center to 0 right?
Sorry, say again.
Batavia 862, can we get to 0 right for departure?
Batavia 862, roger, stand by for request.
Thank you.
Alright, the corporate president of Abel Jets Virtual Group should be
Singapore ground, Malaysia 785
somewhere
Whiskey 7 Yankee 8.
right next to us anytime now.
Malaysia 7851, taxi Victor 8, Victor, hook shot Quebec.
There he is.
Taxi
Flying the Harimau Malaya special livery, that is.
Victor 8, Victor and hold short, to confirm hold short, Malaysia 7851.
Malaysia 7851, hold short of Quebec.
I think that is ST Engineering behind us there. Oh no, that's SIA Engineering instead. ST Engineering should be
Taxi
on the other side, I think.
Whiskey 7, Victor 8, Victor, hold short out of Quebec, Malaysia 7851.
There we go, there is ST Engineering. That one is SIA Engineering.
ATC clearance.
862.
862, we clear to Jakarta, Hanito 8 Foxtrot departure, runway 20 right, rest of clearance remains unchanged.
Hanito 8 Foxtrot, runway 20 right, Batavia 862 will call you for taxi.
862, repeat correct.
Welcome to Changi, Captain Lalu. Oh, he's still a first officer though, but you know, I always refer people flying in VATSIM as captains because obviously majority of the aircraft in the network they are flown single-handedly. That's why.
5602, request taxi.
FedEx 5602, taxi November 4, Papa 8.
That's a beautiful livery, isn't it? The Harimau Malaya special livery.
Taxi November 4.
On board the Malaysian Airlines Airbus A330-300. Power down the APU now. Just conserve fuel. Alright, how many more passengers do we need to deboard? Around 90 to go. Almost midnight here. $70 to go.
Malaysian 7851, continue taxi Victor, Quebec, Papa 7, A Echo 12.
Take some more screenshots, shall we? At least with the tower. This is a very iconic shot, folks. Oh, very iconic angle, that is.
Malaysian 7851, parking bay Echo 12.
Echo 12, Malaysian 751.
I thought I already powered down our APU and should come off anytime now. There we go.
Singapore ground, Batavia 862 ready taxi.
There goes Bang Jose.
Batavia 862 taxi, Victor 9er, Whiskey, for short Quebec.
Victor 9er, Whiskey, horse short of Quebec, Batavia 862.
Oh lord, there goes the lag spike. I think that spike appears whenever we are looking at the tower and the gardens there. Oh, I can't really recall the name of the structure there, just right next to the tower. Is it the Changi Gardens or something? Can't really recall, folks, unfortunately. Chiwal Changi, that is. There we go. I've just googled it. Chiwal Changi. Which has the world's largest indoor waterfall, if I'm not mistaken again. Unfortunately, I have never been there, although I've flown into Changi several times in my life, but most of the times I arrived at Terminal 4, which is very, very far away from this particular area, should I say. I definitely need to visit the dome, that dome, sometime in the near future. Alright, time for bus, just end weekend. This was Eric and her crewmates, and also close off our live stream tonight. Yeah, we're basically done.
Wait, 450, ready to taxi?
No.
At 8450, taxi, Victor, for short Quebec.
Hi Eric, I just want to let you know that you've done an amazing job with your crewmates this afternoon. Thank you so much for your hard work. Looking forward for our next adventures, the White Blues guys together. Until that time comes, stay safe and take care. Bye bye.
Taxi, Victor, for short Quebec, 450.
Thank you so much, Captain Faza. I appreciate your kind words. It's been a pleasure working with the crew today. Looking forward to our next adventure together. Safe travels and take care.
And there she goes. Alright folks, before we close off this evening's live stream, let me mention the names of the awesome VATSIM air traffic controllers that have been helping us to reach this evening's group flight from Indonesia via ACC and Singapore via ACC. Namely 1760736, Adli, Rashid, Daniel, Johan Winarto, Ryan Tom, Tan Nguyen, Edric Ong. Thank you so much for the outstanding ATC service as usual. I'm looking forward for our next journeys, hopefully in your airspaces in the near future. On the other hand, I would also like to deliver my gratitude to members of this evening's crew flight, or participants in this evening's crew flight to be more precise, namely Mas Faiz, Bang Jose Zaviere, Mas Donny, 1712155, Mas Kevin Rumengan Shu, Mas Andhika Deska, Mas Julian Dre, Bang Gusti Jeffy Nugraha, Mas Dharma Tatya, Mas Aldo Mampir, Mas Ellardyo Ariffayizi, Mas Adiona, Mas Chrisnanda Dharma Gita, Mas Jadon Tritanto, Mas Ariel Lawrence Siffrin, Mas Andhika Deska, Mas Aditputra, Mas Arya Maulana, 184786. There is still a lot of people that I have to mention, folks. Mas Ignatius Hector, Bang Wosse Muhammad Arif Sani, Mas Adam, Minhua Chen, Zhaohui Yang, Mas Romi Pranoto Setiawan, Mas Muhammad Ilham Syaharuddin, and Yipu Zhao. Thank you so much for attending, folks. On the other hand, I would also like to deliver my gratitude to everyone who's been watching this live stream from the beginning till the end. It's really been a pleasure flying with you folks, especially commemorating the 200th subscriber in the history of this YouTube channel, which is a significant milestone. Hopefully this YouTube channel will grow even better as time flies. Hopefully to be a more established VATSIM streamers thingy. Things such as that. Hopefully all the best for the official airline, for Abel Jets Virtual Group itself, and the YouTube channel that it is representing. Again, it's not been possible without any of your help, ladies and gentlemen. So again, thank you so much for all of your support, for subscribing to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel, so that we have been able to pass this significant milestone. And here's to the next 200 subscribers, shall I say. Alright, one more PA before we close off this evening's live stream. Before you go, folks, please don't forget to hit the like button on the left hand side of the live stream. It will greatly help us to grow this YouTube channel as well as the community that is supporting it. You can also share your thoughts down beneath in the live chat and in the comment section as well once this live stream has ended. If you haven't done so, folks, please also share this live stream with your friends and colleagues, and also don't forget to subscribe to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel and hit the bell button just right next to the subscribe button, so you will not miss any future contents that we'll make in this channel. On the other hand, in case that you want to support us financially, you can also head over to our Sushibus page at www.sushibus.com/AbelJetsGroup, or you can also scan the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream, and any sorts of financial donations will be greatly appreciated. Some perks of being a financial sponsor to the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel and the virtual airline itself includes your names being listed on the running text beneath, and some other perks that you can check out for yourselves within our Sushibus page. Again, it's at www.sushibus.com/AbelJetsGroup, or through the QR code that is provided on the left hand side of the live stream. And there goes the PA for the PA before we terminate this evening's live stream. Yeah, we've brushed everything off by the looks of it. So again, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening in this evening's group point with Aldo Mampir, Adi Ona, Dharma Tatya, and Lazy Pilot as well. Stay tuned in the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel for our next adventures to one blue skies together. Hopefully in the near future, but I don't think I'll be able to stream on Sunday because I need to fix my headset here. There are some mechanical parts that unfortunately is getting a bit loose, which I need to repair. So yeah, hopefully in the near future we'll do another stream. And again, thank you so much for subscribing and helping the Abel Jets Virtual Group YouTube channel to grow to where it currently stands. Okay, so yeah, I'm Freezing Falcon from Abel Jets Virtual Group signing off. Thank you so much for keeping our dreams aloft. We'll see you guys again hopefully the next one. Take care, and bye bye for now.
It all started with a dream to connect the world, bring people closer together, as well as to diversify and unite. the virtual skies. The day dawned crisp and clear at Honolulu International Airport. A maiden flight was going to take action.
Honolulu delivery, Abel 100 at seating 01, with information Alpha requesting IFR clearance to Hilo. Abel 100, Honolulu delivery, you are cleared to Hilo via Pale 3 departure, runway 04 left, squawk 1112.
Hilo ground, Abel Link 221, ready to taxi.
Abel Link 221, taxi link point runway 26 via Echo Alpha.
Taxi to link point runway 26 via Echo Alpha, Abel Link 221.
Abel 100, wind 22 degrees at 5 knots, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 right, Abel 100.
Our founders have their legacy etched upon the horizon. Gaining wisdom from the past, it was then time for the next generations to put their own footprints and leave their legacy in the virtual skies. A new era was about to begin.
from all of us in flight simulation communities.
We are wishing Abel Jets Group
Happy 10th anniversary. Happy 10th anniversary.
Thank you for keeping our dreams aloft. Here's to another 10 years of making progress to connect the world. To the skies, stars, and what lie above all of them, our real journey has just begun.